What's going on, everyone? The sports speculator here, the sweaty sports speculator. Just got back from taking my son out for a nice couple mile walk in the stroller there. So it's still hot. It's still hot in the nation's capital as we're in October. It is still stifling. It's going to be high 80s, high 70s. I mean, I'm ready for fall weather. I don't know about you guys, but I like it when it's 50s, high 40s. That's my favorite time of the year. That type of weather. So, what you gonna do? Anyway, though, I want to talk this video. I want to talk about baseball. There was a huge happenings for the Washington Nationals. I swore the Brewers were just gonna wipe them, just sweep them out of the house, you know. And for almost the entire game, it looked like just that was going to happen. Scherzer did not have his stuff. He got lit up. The offense was non-existent besides Trey Turner's solo home run. And then usually the eighth inning is when it all starts to fall apart for the Nationals, but it fell apart for the Brew Crew. I feel bad for the outfielder who committed that error, but the hops and the breaks have to go one way or the other, and they usually go against teams in Washington, and they went for the Nationals in this one. So they complete the comeback and move on. They're playing the Dodgers tonight. I think they're playing with house money, to be quite honest with you. There's no pressure on the Nationals at all. The Dodgers, it's championship or bust, and they got to go through the Nats, who have tough starting pitching. And then also a game tonight is the Cardinals Braves. I think the Braves are going to win that series. So potentially you have Braves and Nationals. I mean, Cardinals are very good too. The NL is just really, really tough. All the playoff teams were very, very good. Not to say that in the AL there's bad teams. This isn't like football where you can get in to the playoffs at like 7-9 some years. The AL is very good as well. But I just think the NL is better, minus the Astros, who I think are the best team in the league. But then going back to the wild card, so the Nationals, make this incredible comeback and win their game, and then the Rays just make light work of the A's in Oakland. So sorry for the home teams there. But yeah, it wasn't even close really. It was like 5-1 at a certain point. Let's see what the actual final score was. That was yeah, it was 5-1. So, I mean, the A's got hits. They out hit the Rays 8-7, but the Rays just outscored them. Home runs, it's the year of the long ball. So, um, good for the Rays. I thought that they would win, but they play the Astros now. I don't think that's going to be a very competitive series at all. Um, I think Astros might even sweep, to be honest with you. They're starting pitching, they're hitting, their bullpen. It's lights out. They're not weak in any part of the game. So I think the Astros are going to the World Series again. Cardinals Braves. I see the Braves winning. Yankees Twins. Yankees have had some problems with their pitching and they're kind of banged up a little bit. Twins. 101 wins this year. Who would have thought that? That's incredible. So I still think we're going to get Yankees Astros. I believe we're going to get. Uh, let's go Nats. I picked against them, and now they're playing with house money. So let's go Braves Nationals. Um, in the NL, why not? Why not? Even though I think the Dodgers are the better squad, the better postseason history, and but they just have a lot more to prove. They have a lot more pressure. The Nats seem to be loose, and if they can figure out their bullpen situation and warm up the bats a little bit, I mean, that wild card game, ice cold. And the Brewers pitched them high heat all game. It's not like they deviated from that strategy really at all. They were throwing 95 to 100 mile an hour fastball and sliders right at the chest, inning after inning after inning after inning. And I mean, the Nats really had no answer um, up until that eighth inning. So, very cool. Very, very cool type of stuff. What else should we talk about? Hockey season has started. I'm very excited about that. The Caps beat the defending Stanley Cup champion St. Louis Blues in overtime. Very good for me. Very awesome. I think it's going to be a fantastic season. Um, who else played last night? Toronto beat the Senators. No surprise there. I think Senators are freaking terrible. Um, the Sharks laid an egg. Not like an egg. They scored one, but they lost to the Golden Knights, who seem to be their kryptonite in Las Vegas. And then I believe Edmonton won. I'm thinking, going off the top of my head, I'm looking at the other screen here just to confirm. So let's see here. Yeah, they beat the Canucks 3-2. Very interesting. Very cool. Whoa, easy SVP blaring in my eardrum. Yeah, so 4-1 Knights, 3-2 Oilers, 3-2 Blues, 5-3 Maple Leafs. So hockey season is upon us. I'm very excited about that. What else do I have to talk about? Oh, Elena Delle Donne went out. She's got like a herniated disc in her back as the Connecticut Sun tied it up 1-1. So let's see when their game is. Because that's going to be a big issue if she doesn't play for the rest of the series. I don't think they played them tough and they got back in it. They're doing all that they could, but they're really missing her presence if she doesn't play. So let's see if there's an update. I don't think so. But the next time they play is Sunday, which is a long time. I mean, so hopefully they can maybe correct some of the stuff, massage her back into play, shoot her up with some cortisone, or there's a long time in between games for this. Um, so we'll just have to see what happens. And what's up with the scheduling? They scheduled against the Nationals when they played, and now they're playing Sunday at 3:30. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of football on. Not. I mean, people in Washington D.C. are probably not even going to watch. They play the Patriots. I'll do that in a whole NFL kind of preview. Um, but still, just work out the schedule and move that game up to like Saturday or Friday, even. You know what I mean? Like, why are you bumping heads against the playoffs in baseball and then football? Doesn't make any sense. That's not how you get more viewers, WNBA. Whoever did your scheduling, fire them. Um, yeah, okay, so I'll do a NFL preview in another episode. I will do a UFC preview. There's a huge fight this weekend. I'll see if there's any kind of boxing or Bellator. I like to group all the combat sports into one video. And then also, I want to review All Elite Wrestling and WWE's NXT. The wrestling wars have started again, and it's started off with a great couple of shows. But I'll do that in another video as well. But, thank you so much for watching. Hit like and subscribe, leave a comment, do whatever you wish, and I'll talk to you next time.